Hey crafty friends, as you can see I have a creative mess on my craft mat and we are about to turn this into a card. So let's get started. First going to walk you through what I have on my desk. Everything here is Lawn Fawn. This is the Build a House set and I already die cutted it or die cut it? Die cutted it? Cut it? I cut it with some of Lawn Fawn's essential papers. I want to say these are from the Schoolhouse or either the Sherbet collection, one of them, but they match perfectly with the papers from the Fall Fling stamp set. So these are from the Fall Fling. And then I have their stitched tree border, something like that, cut out. And this is from the Perfectly Plaid Fall papers. And I have this grass. These are from the little gnome stamps. One of those stamp sets are like the mounts with the grass and the mushrooms. So let's start putting everything together. I'm going to start with my house. For adhesive, I am using the Xyron Creative Station for almost everything except for the door. And the reason I'm not using it for the door is because it opens and shut. So once I get the adhesive on the back of all of my pieces, I layer them onto the house. This die set gives you a rooftop, a foundation. It gives you like the awnings, a frame for your windows, and it also gives you the backer piece for your windows so you can create like different color light sources. For my project, I am using a gray color for the rooftop and the awnings. I'm using this greenish color for the frame of the window. I'm giving a yellow light source, and my door is pink. My house is a very light gray color, and all of these papers came in one of the Lawn Fawn essential packs, and it is 80-pound cardstock, and it works beautifully. It's the perfect weight for putting a project together like this one. So as you can see, I am gluing my door down. I'm using two sides as score tape and one side as glue. Wasn't really, I don't really have an explanation on why I did it that way. I just did. I don't know. I really like to mix and match my adhesive just because it gets really humid in Georgia, and sometimes tape can wear off, where if you use tape and glue, you have double the security. So for my chimney, I use the flower pot die. It really is for the window sill, but I made a chimney out of it, and all I did was color the top part gray with my Copic marker to make it stand out, and then I popped that little love die cut in there, and that came um, with the die that I'm using for the background. That set came with that one, and I think it's really cute. Like, every house needs love in it. It's what makes a house a home. For my background though, let's jump over. For the background, this die set has like two hillside borders that are stitched in, and you can like tuck things behind them, which I think is so cute. So I started off by creating like a ground, and I'm using some black cardstock for that. And then I tuck in some of those stitched trees. As you can see, this one had three. I end up cutting it down to two. I only needed two because the third one was not going to be seen because of the house. So I got rid of it and threw it to the side. I can always use it later. And the papers go behind the trees, so it gives like that really pretty color. And I love this plaid paper. Um, with this floral paper, it looks really cute and just fall ready. So I used score tape to give my backdrop, and this was some paper that I had um, left over from another project. As you can see, it's all kind of stuff missing from this paper, but it just goes to show you never throw away your scraps. You never know when you can use them. And it was like almost spot on the size that I needed to make this project work. and I just went with it. So I added score tape to the back of it, along with some regular adhesive, and that's how I stick it to my card base. But first I had to stick the house on, and I used foam tape to do that because I wanted it to have a little bit of dimension. But as you can see, it's not so thick that I can't mail this card off. And last but not least, I had to put a little doorknob on the door so these folks can get in their house. And they give you a little die that has the doorknob, and the die is so small, like it's teeny tiny. So on the inside of my card, I just stamped out some houses, and this is from the Village. I think it's Happy Village stamp set, and I just colored it in with some colored pencils. All of the rooftop were gray. And then I did the doors in various shades of greens and blues. And then I added in like that little yellow um, light for the windows and did the staircases in gray. And then I called this card Finish. And I created this for my niece, and she loved it. So that's the card for today. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and share it with your crafty friends. Also, I have a giveaway going on my channel until the 9th of October 2019. Go check it out. I will link it in the description above. And I will see you in the next one.